Voting rights becoming a flashpoint in the Georgia governor's race, pitting Democrat Stacey Abrams against Republican Brian Kemp, who is Georgia's Secretary of State. In that role, he's in charge of elections and voter registration. Abrams and advocacy groups say Kemp is using his office to suppress votes, which mostly affect African American and minority voters. Kemp denies the accusation.
Black people have an issue with the word again, and I believe my feeling from that is because I'm going to go all the way Sigmund with it, because time is a minute. All we have is now, all we have is today. So the word again, it doesn't hurt us because of the idea of racism and slavery and different things. It hurts us because we need to focus on who we are now, today.
That's Kanye West during his visit to the White House yesterday. The meeting drawing scorn from some in the media, blasting West and even questioning his mental health. A sharp contrast from what Taylor Swift saw earlier this week after she broke her stance of not commenting on politics to publicly back Tennessee Democratic Senate candidate Phil Bredesen. The Atlantic writing, the country seems to divide into two neat camps. Call them the woke and the resentful. These teams are roughly equal in number, and they disagree most vehemently, as well as most routinely, about the catch-all known as political correctness. I'm joined now by Tyrus, professional wrestler and Fox News contributor. I love talking to you because you can help me get out of my New York bubble.
Yeah, and it's a big bubble.
Yeah, it's a pretty big bubble, that's true. Politics is downstream of culture. This week, culture and politics collided. And I wonder what you thought about that.
To be completely honest, I personally didn't care. I mean,
Okay.
Good for him. He got to meet the President of the United States. And I think, if anything, I don't know, I would say he was starstruck a little bit, and rightfully so. Like, if I got a chance to meet Lou Ferrigno for the day, I probably would talk the same way that Kanye West did. He has been my hero since I was a child, and I've only met him like once or twice, and I forgot how to speak when I saw him in the gym. So, political-wise, like, it wasn't about, Kanye wasn't representing anybody, and that's what people needed they trying to put a lot of things like, oh, he represents the black community. No, he didn't. He represented Kanye West going to meet the President of the United States, which is usually a great honor. It always has been. Like, if I had a chance to meet the President of the United States, it would be a great honor. I probably would have a little better prepared statement made, because sometimes, as we know, sometimes we talk and we don't know how to end a sentence because we're excited.
Yeah.
Like right now, this is like one of those situations I think Kanye was. We just had a lot of things to get out, and he was nervous, and there was a lot of pressure.
Rapper T.I. says this about Kanye: I refuse to associate myself with something so vile, weak, and inconsiderate to the effect this has on the greater good of all our people. At one time, it was a pleasure to work alongside you. Now, I'm ashamed to have ever been associated with you. So I take your point that Kanye West was there for himself. He wasn't trying to say that I'm speaking for all of the people. But why is it that others feel like he was speaking for the African-American community?
I think anytime you take a risk to support somebody, and especially if I think he generally has an affection for the President of the United States, which is fine. You're going to have people that are going to attack you. It's just the way we do business in this country now. Kanye has every right to say and do whatever he wants to do. I don't have to agree with it. I don't have to support it. But he has that right. Just like I have the right to be excited about meeting Lou Ferrigno. Right. He has the right to be excited about Donald Trump. And their meeting, they will have, where it goes from here, we don't know. Maybe that opens the door to something, maybe it doesn't, but he has every right, and I support him. And if it wasn't a great speech or whatever, it wasn't there, but the media was there eating it up, and that's the problem, just so people can make comments like that. But, you know,
and Ellen DeGeneres, so just like as a comparison, when Taylor Swift said that she asked all of her followers to go out and vote, said she was going to vote for the Democrats, Ellen DeGeneres tweeted this: sometimes you can shake it off, other times you have to speak up, sending you so much love and respect, Taylor Swift. I mean, if Kanye West had said something derogatory towards the president, or that was not complimentary, or that he would have maybe had a different reception.
I think we just live in a time where everything is convenience to how I feel. If you do something I don't like, I'm going to attack you for it. But if you do something that I like and I can piggyback on, then I'm going to praise you for it. And although Kanye showed unabated love for the President of the United States, and maybe that bothered some people, Taylor Swift was a little more, yes, she's supporting the Democrat, but she was kind of like, just register the vote. She was more of like, just let's get involved. And I think that was a little lighter, so you can't really compare the two, but the fact that we're trying to compare the two.
And it all happened in this 1 week.